So in a large bowl, add half a cup of sugar, add 1/4 cup of Land O'Lakes butter, add 1 egg, and then add 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. And I don't have a zester, but please use the freshest lemon if you have to use a cheese grater, or else it will take forever. Then add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. It doesn't matter if it's contained already or fresh. I love to use fresh fruits or vegetables as much as possible, so I'm just using fresh lemon juice. Then add a couple drops of red food dye. You just want it to be really pretty pink color. Later on in the video, you'll see that I had to add actually around 5 to 7 drops until it actually became pink. But just go ahead and beat the egg in and then mix it all together till you get a weird creamy substance. Remember, there's sugar, so it's going to be kind of rocky too. Now adding your 1 cup of flour, sift half of it into the mix and then mix it all together, and then add a couple more drops of food dye, and then just keep mixing until it's almost all mixed. And don't forget to scrape the sides. Now adding the rest of your flour, add half a teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Again, I just use sea salt. All salt's the same, but this one's the best to me for baking. And then mix that completely together. You should get like a weird flexible dough substance, and then go ahead and, if you have to, add a couple more drops, and I'll show you in a second that mine didn't turn out as pink. See how it turns like a orangey, light, peachy, weird color? So I added a few more drops, which added about to 5 to 7 drops total. And then it turned to a beautiful pink. Now get plastic wrap, completely cover it, put it in the fridge for about an hour. In the coldest part of your fridge, I wasn't able to put it in the coldest part of my fridge, so I had to put it inside the freezer for about 30 to 45 minutes. You just want it to be very cold so it's easier and not so sticky to deal with. Now spray your pan with Pam all-purpose, and then get a couple drops of the dough and little balls, and then dip them in the rest of in another half cup of sugar. And then just place them on your sheet. Now mine, it's still, I don't know what was going on, but it still was super sticky. So I just had to add a couple little dollops inside the sugar just to speed up the process a little bit. And then just do that until you have finished your entire dough. But honestly, no matter how long it would have been cold, I don't think it would ever not be sticky, so don't stress on that too much. Just kind of work with what you got. After you get them all done, kind of flatten them down a little bit, because remember, they're going to be wafers, not cookies, and they're not supposed to be all moist. Put them in the oven at 450 degrees for 5 minutes, and let me tell you, not a minute more, and they turned out nice and brown on the outsides, not too lemony, wonderful tasting. Then just sprinkle some powdered sugar on and enjoy.